Hey, my beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome to my backyard, my Zen place. I just wanted to jump up here and share with you guys my ritual that I can't just it kind of fell together after after I realized that there were some things that I needed to do in order so I could get back to where I'm used to being, and so I can be mentally grounded. Okay, so for some, being totally transparent, the reason why I'm embarking on this journey of self is because my relationship ended, and it's not necessarily a sad thing. Uh, I mean, it has some sad aspects of it, but it's not necessarily. I can't grieve a loss, grieve this particular loss, because in the breakup, I'm here. In the breakup, I am looking at me, and I want to be a better me for not just my future, personal romantic relationships, but for all the relationships that's in my life. So the breakup actually was a blessing in disguise, because it forced me to focus on me. It forced me to get back to my core beliefs. It forced me to break out my four agreements again, and it forced me to find these new tools: the mastery of love, the mastery of self, and the 5 levels of attachment. It forced me to find these tools, or it made me able to come across these tools. And I will get into the Toltec wisdoms at another time. But I wanted to jump up here to share with you guys what I do, my little routine that I have fallen in love with in the morning. So if you know me, you know that I love words, and I love dealing with the inner self. So I do every morning. I try to do it as soon as I wake up, because my dream life is important to me, and I know that my dream life plays a part in my woke life. Stuff come out in my dream life that I probably submerge while I'm woke. So I try to do it then for that reason, and also because it allows me to it also allows me to start my day on a good note. So I do an introspection, and in my introspection, I write down how I'm feeling at the moment. I write down my current mood. I write down what I know. So, whatever I want to put out there, anything that happened, maybe something that I dreamt about, I write that down, and then I write down how I feel. Um, and 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 even though this breakup was something that I did not want, um, it it is something that I really didn't think was gonna that we were gonna be here. Um, I am actually I'm not grieving it, and I can't grieve at this point. I feel like I can't grieve it because it would be disrespectful to my growth, if that makes any sense. So those are the type of things that I will write about when I first do my introspection, and then I'll write about how I currently feel, like if I feel sad, calm, whatever. Excuse me. And then I'll write about um, what I know. And what I know is, I know that I'm strong enough to um, overcome anything. I know that that I'm beautiful, that I'm worthy, that I am ambitious, determined, smart. I can go on and on and on and on. I write, and I be real. I write, I know that this is hard. I know this is going to be work. I know that once I'm done, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better, a better person at the end of it, and I'm excited about meeting. I'm excited about meeting the Sandra that I'm going to be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, because she's going to be a totally different Sandra, and I'm so excited about that. So, so that's what I write, part of my introspection. Then I do a mind willpower exercise that I got from, I want to say it came out of Mastery of Self. And so in this exercise, you are to set a timer. They say start with 5 minutes. So, and the goal is to work up to 30 minutes. So I start the timer for 5 minutes, and you are supposed to sit still for 5 minutes. And if you move, you gotta start the timer all over again. But you are to sit still for 5 minutes, and then you are to visualize yourself. Helicopters going over. It's probably a news helicopter. Anyway, you are to visualize yourself. He said running down the beach, but every time I visualize me, I ain't trying to. No, I ain't running nowhere. So I'm usually sitting on the beach, and every time I do this, I'm always coming up on my left side. So I don't know what that's about, but the first time I did it, I came up on my left side. I saw everything on my left side clear. You know, I was looking out in the ocean, and I said, okay, cool. But it just dawned on me that it was just one side of me. So I tried to do a virtual walk around, and couldn't do it to save my life. I couldn't even get to the back of me. I had to mentally force myself to the back of me. So, and then when I got on the right side, it was distorted. Couldn't make out anything. So if anybody knows what that is about, drop it down in the comments so you can educate me on what's going on and why I can't do a 360 walk around. Well, why I couldn't, because now I can, but it's still distorted, although today it was a lot clearer. So I do that, and I every day is something different, you know. Today she was back sitting down, but yesterday she was up and she was sassy, you know. So, and today, what was the component that was added? It was that I was talking to myself. I was encouraging myself. I was saying, you know, this is going to be work, but you can do it, and we're going to get through it, and everything is going to be okay. So this, I know it's meditation. I've always said that I'm not someone who meditate, but had meditation been introduced to me like this, then I probably would be up to an hour. So today I did 8 minutes. I'm gradually working up to 30 minutes. So after I do this mind willpower exercise, I write that down on my introspection. You know, everything that all the emotions that came from me doing this observation exercise on me, I was literally spending time with myself, and it's turned out to be a beautiful thing. It's totally what they, you know, it is what they asked you to do in the book, but I have kind of like personalized it for me, okay? And me personalizing it that way has made it so much better. So after I do my mind exercise, then I grab my tarot cards, and I don't always do a tarot reading for myself. I don't do it every morning, but I have been doing it every morning for the past 4 or 5 days, because I hate bugs. I hate them. Okay, so the tarot reading helps me. It gives me guidance, it gives me clarity. I do my spread, and then each tarot card I type out the interpretation and my introspection. So that's what I do on my introspection, and it helps me. It lays the path for the rest of my day. So that is one thing that is becoming very, very important while I embark on this journey of self-healing. And you know, there may be, everything doesn't work for everybody, okay? So, you know, I may add music and dance to it. Who knows? I don't limit myself to whatever heals the soul, because there's a lot of things that I absolutely love to do. I have my coffee, you know, and I could add a breakfast to it or whatever. But this is what I have to do in order to make sure that I stay centered and grounded and stay in the now. I just wanted to share that with you guys, since I invited you on this journey. I want to let you know what is actually going on during this journey, and I want to let you know where I'm pulling some of the exercises and stuff, the healing exercises that I'm doing for myself, and to share it with you guys, just in case, you know, it's something that you feel like you may want to do. I invite you to try it. I really invite you to try it. If nothing else, the introspection. You know, if nothing else, check in with yourself mentally and talk to yourself. Hey girl, how you doing? You know, I'm telling, it will help, and it is so remarkable. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'm gonna say this: if no one has told you today, I love you.